check.
A spirit guide? It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here. That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of a forgotten practice. Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Long ago, in the wilds of Isu, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many were cut down.
Oh, this is a Yote multiplayer?
Stop a true warrior. A vengeance, not even death.
Yote Legends, okay. You
Who
got
do you
some
think will come
Valentine
out on
stuff.
top, Sam? You?
Me. I can't wait to find out.
That Stranding, it's just not something that looks too interesting, but I guess it's a highly praised game. I'm just not seeing it.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, the game director of Forloop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make
Put that
gaming
in the trash.
experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is Forloop, an emergent, challenging, four-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same. At the heart of Forloop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades from your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink fruit, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser drills. Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
Hugh, look! What's this?
That's the Earth. You really can make everything with lunafilament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? Another feeling.
Hey, Hugh, what were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
It's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anyone with Elvis?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant.
Leon, we're running out of time. Why me? The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Does my master hate you? Who you are?
Considering where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
You can't talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regret. Whatever it takes, count me in. It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Lorda!
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation. This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power. Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations. Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
無限転身の名にかけて。
本作デッドアライブ6ラストラウンドはオリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Of course, you highlight the titties for a Dead or Alive game.
デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報お待ちください。
Trash. Yeah.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you're seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development film. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
And show me Final Fantasy.
We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
That was crazy.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant Cantate, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Almost there, Zoe.
What the hell is that thing? I think I hear something. I know where the Resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. I want to see the Wolverine game. I want to see Kingdom Hearts 4. Game Freak. Oh, this must be that Game Freak game they keep talking about. Oh, Game Freak know how to actually make games. Yeah, that's what that gotta be. I want to see Wolverine 3, probably, because we got Remake, Rebirth, and then something else. But that's what I want to see. Out of those games, I think I'll probably only see Wolverine if they show it. Here.
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game. including the 1995 PlayStation.
So I'm listening to the album, man. Every song should be like So Be It. So that's why I get disappointed. Yeah, there's a lot of songs that sound decent, but like to give it the award of, having the windows down, like pumping that shit, like there's only a few songs that's gonna do it. I'm not gonna be having those songs on repeat in the car constantly. Like just listening to them like that. So that's how I rate it, as it was okay, but could have been better. Overall, I was disappointed because I've heard better from Pusha T. The beat selections, and what Pharrell has put down. So
the creators of Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I've heard better from them, and I was expecting a lot. It was just like the Cole, like it was hyped up, and it didn't live up to the hype.
And hunt
in
down
my
secrets
opinion.
in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming.
So at Spence, FICO, I was going back and forth
Release
between
date
2
is
and
on
3
the
songs.
horizon.
And
The
then,
limited time
because
demo will be
it's one of my
exclusively
favorite
available
tracks
on
on there,
PlayStation 5 tomorrow.
it might fall to like maybe the 4th. I don't know, because some
Set years before the events of the original game.
other than Kendrick, I knew that was truly one of my favorites. The POV caught me off guard. I love that
Album
song.
must earn the young
I love
man's
the shit with
trust
Nas.
and guide her through the
Nah, that's a good album, man.
Together, they
And
will
Mark,
face new enemies and endure
I don't know what you
perilous
expect, man. It's a solid album. Now I agree with you, like
monstrous force that threatens to
it's some good ride music. I will say,
players can look forward to using new gameplay.
I'm gonna say like the first 5 to 6 songs played were fire. So there's a handful of songs in there I wouldn't mind listening to daily, but it's a solid album. I wouldn't, because I can sit and listen to a whole album depending on
Games and
the artist and who it is. Like there's days I can listen to GNX all the way through, and then there's days I'm just gonna play my favorite tracks on GNX. Same with Alligator's Bite, Don't Heal and shit. Like I could bump her shit, but it be times I'm gonna skip to all my favorite tracks. Nah, shit. But no, I liked it. But I guess if you like listen to them way more, you expect more. So I don't know. If it's your favorite artist, then you're gonna hold them to a higher standard. I mean, Kendrick don't miss me, so I'm good.
Nigga phone dying.
I want to say Kendrick don't miss. All right, for example, with the GNX, there are going to be some tracks I'm going to skip. I did listen to it all the way through. Some tracks I didn't care for. Like I didn't care for that Tupac rendition track, Too Tough. So that's definitely going to get skipped. Some of them, like if I want to listen to the album all the way through, like I haven't heard it in a while, I might listen to it. But like yeah, for my bangers in the car, I'm not riding that album without pressing some skips. I mean, that's just what it is. Like, there's maybe a handful of album or songs on the album that I'm gonna listen to all the way through. But let's go back to the GNX versus the Black Panther album, for example. Black Panther album, I'm not skipping anything. That's gonna be a ride all the way through. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's just some songs, man, like they songs that hit all the way, like or albums that hit all the way through is the ones I'm gonna be looking towards when I say like, yeah, that's the standard right there. And the songs that or the albums that, you know, they might have some bangers here and there, I'm gonna give them the credit, but at the same time, I'm gonna call out what I'm not feeling. And that's just what it is, man. So when I'm looking at albums, if I have to skip it, it's like if there's a lot more skips than like plays, it to me it's not a good album. They might have great songs on the album, but
what the hell?
I'm not gonna just give it like, oh yeah, that's a classic.
This is a motherfucking chicken, yo. This is a chicken. Motherfuckers just doing anything with these games. This shit, when you fight like a million niggas, yo, I don't fuck with it. Like all them Warriors games where it's like a million niggas, 1 versus a million. It's like, I can't fuck with it. Like the Dynasty Warriors games. Dynasty Warriors used to be like a 1v1 fighting game, like your Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. It used to be like that. Soul Calibur, Battle to Shinnen Arena, Bloody Roar, all them fighting games, man, they had so many goddamn fighting games. But fighting 100 niggas, yeah, it ain't for me. It seemed too easy. You just press one button and you hit fucking 47 motherfuckers at the same time. This shit's called Chicken Little. Crazy.
Our newest racer has arrived! Welcome to the Galactic League! Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
This is like Star Wars. What is this? This is like some Star Wars Pie Racer shit.
They're bleeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Nah, this gotta be Star Wars. Yeah, this gotta be Star Wars for sure. Hell yeah. They have a certain aesthetic.
David immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
Nigga, that first season that he had where he's eligible for awards.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious?
It really wasn't.
He is not ready.
All it was is like they got review bombed by people that didn't play the game for more than 15 minutes, which is not even the length of a full match.
009 will employ
And then niggas that's coming around, niggas who stuck with the game, saying, yo, that shit fire. Cause they was putting out fucking fire updates, nigga. They did the 5v5
You seem the kind
mode.
of guy who knows what he likes.
Niggas added rank play. Anybody who stuck around with it was like, yo, the negative press is just niggas being negative, bro. This game is actually really good. Niggas start discovering the movement mechanics and all the different shit you could do. It was just, nigga, it was made by the niggas who made Titanfall and Apex. So those two games are heavily mechanic movement based. And that's why ultimately Titanfall ended up dying, because nigga, if niggas who was really good at the game mechanically was just shitting on any new players because it eventually became, hey, who was just better than who mechanically, and then new players couldn't really get into the game, so then it ultimately died
content team within third-party portfolio
because of the matchmaking. It was like, yo, if you just like if you couldn't handle getting shit on, niggas just not playing the game.
And it's even more exciting for me when those partners.
Because it wasn't putting you in like skill-based lobbies and shit like that. But
Konami is definitely one of those.
Niggas.
I think a lot of people.
Niggas was finding out the fucking movement mechanics and how it was different. Niggas was coming around to the game, and then they announced, "Hey, that shit dying, bro." Like we laid off like.
You're not
really impressed when Konami approached
because that shit got review bombed to hell by a bunch of reviews from niggas that didn't play more than like 15 minutes. Niggas, you know how that shit going today's time. Nigga, once it starts, that shit snowball, bro.
We're really excited about the diverse lineup they brought today, and we hope you.
But that shit was not a bad game. I do not think High Guard deserved to fucking die the way it did, and I'm gonna stand on that. I'm glad you brought little Timmy up, bro, because Tim the Tatman came out and said, bro, the game is actually really good. It's just hard when you got your whole chat talking shit and saying negative shit about the game. It's hard to continue to want to stream and you think the game is good because your whole chat is just being negative. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Get off the game and hop on a different game so that your chat, because it's hard to just sit there and just have a negative chat a whole stream.
And all of this is over.
So nigga just swap. But he didn't think the game was bad.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection.
But I will say this: they did drop with a lot of issues. Whether that was performance stuff, like they had like stuff like FOB sliders not being able to be adjusted, or issues with the game, and so where like niggas were saying that they felt like they had mouse acceleration, or so where like niggas were saying that they felt like they had mouse acceleration, or so for M&K niggas it was harder to aim and shit like that. But again, them niggas addressed all that shit within a week, fixed everything. That review bombed the hell on day one, so I feel like they couldn't even do it.
Boss. Is that you? Reserve! Fahad!
See, my only problem with this is that what I would ask for in return, niggas is not trying to play, bro. I would ask that niggas get on the shooter or something, but that's just not fun. Niggas are not trying to do that. Niggas are not trying to do that, or they can't do that. You'll fuck around and die.
シリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えて、プレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。
Look at the intro. I said, hang on, hold on. As soon as I seen the MC, I said, never mind, bro. Niggas just gave us KFC Dynasty.
初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには5解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。また、メタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現
Hang
した。
on, bro. This shit look like, damn.
本日より
I keep getting hyped. I heard the music. I'm looking. The more I'm watching this trailer, the more this shit just look like fucking like
さらに、今回の
Uncharted.
記念いたしまして、メタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語、メタルギアソリッドデルタ、スネークイーターも 特別なセールを実施しています。50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
All right, Mark. I'm gonna rebuttal. So, I don't expect you to like GNX how I like it. I'm shocked you don't care for the reincarnation song. I think that and Gloria about the pen when it comes to like all that lyrical shit, telling a dope story, painting a picture. So those are two of the more lyrical songs on there. Man at the Garden had to grow on me, I'm not gonna lie. And then, I mean, I can listen to it straight, but I ain't gonna lie. I think it's one of his best solo albums. It's up there with Victor and that shit. Now, to bring up Black Panther, which I know he gets credit for, that's a soundtrack with a variety of artists. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I would compare a soundtrack to that. Black Panther's great. It's a great fucking soundtrack, though, because it got a lot of. It's for the culture. GNX is for like his fans, so that's kind of like the difference. But now I'm shocked you didn't like Reincarnation. But he got a lot of it's a lot of West Coast shit on it too. That's why I like the album so much, because I like he can go back and forth to all that West Coast gang banging shit, and then he can turn around and do some lyrical storytelling shit. But no, I feel you. Everybody ain't too many albums. I feel that's out there that people can listen straight through. Especially now, I know Dog Pound, still one of my all-time favorite fucking albums by Dog Pound. I listen to it straight through. Wu-Tang Enter the 36 Chambers is one of my all-time favorite albums. I don't know if I can listen to it. I can listen to it all the way, but I do hop around. But this is one of my all-time favorite. I hop around. It's even some of my all-time favorite albums I'm not gonna listen to. But I can't. I just had days where I just want to hit shit on me. But yeah, a soundtrack though, that's kind of. It's a lot of styles, a lot of features on the soundtrack. So, and to be honest, it's hard for a soundtrack to be good all the way through. I don't know too many soundtracks that go hard. If that makes sense.
So now, we appeal to you. Trevor Bell.
So if you like the Black Panther soundtrack, did you like
Last of House
To Pimp a Butterfly? What was your thoughts on that? Oh, and Spence, I'm gonna send a picture of a movie. I want you to check that out. Now, you'll figure the movie out, but I think it might. I don't know how long it'll take you. I figured it out, but I was like, okay. But there's some other shit I don't think you'll see coming in the movie. That's if you haven't already seen it. It's on Peacock, but I'm gonna send a picture of it.
いくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また、多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そして、やっと本日、新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルでは、イビルエンパイア、モーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも、新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることで、キャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので、続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard.
You have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different. I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall. Ash, come on! Let's begin our journey.
those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the lightfall.
皆さん、こんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め、JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、 レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted. He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
Bro, which is even crazier because 90% of this chat for me is I don't know if it's Japanese, Korean, Mandarin. I don't know what fucking characters this is, but it's Asian characters that niggas is typing. And then randomly it go from me looking at another language to niggas spamming DEI silent. Bro, that's crazy.
I believe you're ready, sir. Yeah.
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside. It's quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until...
This nigga Keanu Reeves, he's gotta be like the most... He's gotta be the actor with the most video games with himself in it. Nigga has a Matrix trilogy, Cyberpunk, and fucking John Wick.
Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
And that nigga in Fortnite, ain't he? I think.
Cascadia colony on Tau 34. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there. We need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, way back. Mayday. This is Data Green. Tau Ceti. I feel like this pain. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
Embrace. 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 Embrace.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon.
Today, we're excited to announce our server slam from February 26th through March 2nd.
That state of play
where you
was
can
not
join us
it.
on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our server slam features an introduction to
the only thing that's shitty is it is missing like this not the complete collection. So like Code Veronica ain't in this. The Resident Evil that they included in this is not the Resident Evil 4 remake. It's the original from 2005. But if niggas is fucking with it, I mean this is pretty much, this is basically everything. Like a lot of the stuff that's not in here is like the side stories and shit. So like I said, like Code Veronica and like all that other stuff, which is all still canon, but it's not everything. But these are all like the mainline games, so 0 to fucking 7. And I know we still got 8 and 9 that's out, but this is basically damn near everything.
Hey, I'm Brett. And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the server slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months. Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week. Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go! In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
Nobody's playing that while they got Tekken 8 or 7 or 6.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalogs in May.
I could see people
This
playing
version
that.
also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking. Hang out and get
So,
lost
Brad, I
with
know
your
that,
friends.
you know, Jones is joking when he's talking about, like, I don't know what hip-hop is, but I really feel like people be, like, trying to discredit me when I'm, like, really giving my opinions or my reviews off of these albums, soundtracks, or whatever. I understand that the Black Panther was a soundtrack, but
including brand new songs.
everything was a banger. And not only that, so if we want to talk about
Loudon has even more
West
systems and
Coast,
combat to break down. Let's take a look.
I think I'm well versed in that too. We're talking, you know, everybody talks about, you know, what everyone knows, what's in the spotlight and everything, but no one mentions the Hit Boy, the Dom Kennedy, you know, $500,000 album, the albums or the projects. You check those out; those are bangers all the way through. Man, I listen to my Jay Worthies, my Larry Junes, my J Rock, my Isaiah Rashad, my Reason, you know, much more. And it's more versatile than that. I still don't stay with the West, I don't just stay with the South. When it comes to like, yeah, the 2 Chainz and the Larry June compilation that came out recently. Every song was a banger on there. I go up north too, talking Griselda, but anyways, you know, like people always want to know like who my favorite rappers are. But my rappers, they don't really do it. They're not doing it or doing it like that anymore. My favorite rappers are going to be number 1 is Prodigy, number 2 is Ghostface Killah. Like when it comes to recent or late stuff that's out, I don't have a favorite, man, because I jump around. I like everybody's stuff, or I listen to everyone. I don't have to have a favorite to where, you know, I'm going to count on them to just keep on putting out just the solid stuff, because they might put out a mixtape, for example. The mixtape is what they want, but the label might want them to put out specific songs on their actual album. And it might be
by, for example, making
not what
hostiles
they
tougher,
usually put out.
weaker, or
So
even removing the second chance ability
it's
entirely.
more
However, all
for
adjustments you choose
I guess, a
must be
wider
kept
audience
in balance
versus
to ensure
what
a
you expect from
consistent
that
challenge
artist
level.
itself. I mean, there's a lot that definitely goes into
directly
it,
to any
but yeah, I am a
volume
hip hop enthusiast, man.
This
I
means
even
getting
brought
back
up
into the action quicker. It also means
before
easier
too, Spencer,
replayability
like
the
whenever
further
we
you
have
get into the world.
those
Using the
videos or
teleport,
those
you can now quickly restart the selected
talks
environment
on
and
the
get back
chats,
to
I will
where you
always
were.
bring up like, hey, let's
And now it's
check
time
out
to take another shot at what
an
drew
album
you the
and
first time
let's
around.
talk about it and review it. You know, I don't know. I guess when the big hitters
You come across
come up in the conversation, that's all anyone cares about. But yeah, pretty much anybody you can name,
you discover
hip hop wise, we can talk about it. I'm pretty sure I know about it.
The Eclipse corrupts the world.
Mark, you just mentioned it now,
escalation of our gameplay, our
and I
audio,
remember you
and
mentioned
our
it before.
visuals on Carcosa.
And
hostiles now
like last week, I think we may have
reduce your maximum armor
it
integrity.
probably wasn't even last week. It's just whenever this Code stuff came out. I was kind of thinking about
weapons and artifacts also become
ratings,
corrupted, which alters
like
them
even
in
with
both positive and negative
that
ways.
show, that movie I just watched, The Long Walk, which I've heard people praise, and it's not good. Shit is not good at all. That shit was trash. I was thinking like, damn, I wish we were still doing that, and like we can each give like our ratings on stuff, like TV shows, movies, music. We each have our own takes on whatever it is, and we have like a rating system. And like, I guess, you know how everything else has, you know, they rate stuff like games and stuff like that. They'll rate a video game. Is this Marvel? Was that fucking Gladiator? What is this?
The air trembles.
My bad, I'm watching the State of Play. I thought I just seen Gladiator fucking, I don't know. Let me finish my message real quick. Hold on, let me watch this. Let me see what this is.
A true team, Mitch.
That is Marvel.
You cannot stand against the storm. Feel the power of Mother Earth.
It's Marvel Tokon, okay.
Let me at them, Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starting for your soul! Time to end this.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. You're cooked, Bob.
Initiating attack.
Look, they show 4 more characters. Isn't this what? Look, I think this is 5 characters now. Isn't this what Coop needed? He needed to see at least 5 more characters from a game that he was already going to buy anyway. He said, I need to see at least, and these ain't no main character niggas. Well, maybe Storm and Wolverine, but hey, look, Arc System Works, which Coop highly praises as, you know, the best 2D fighter development team. Look, is this what else you needed, right, Coop? Fucking more characters. Just show us every fucking character, because year 1, look at battle passes and shit, man. Shit trash, yo. This whole fucking DLC and stuff. Give us, man, I miss back in the day. I miss back in the day.
本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチーム
Yeah, that was a Marvel game. So back to what I was saying.
We're super stoked to introduce the
how like
newly formed Unbreakable X-Men into the
yo, we really could do some shit. That's like untapped, I think. Where I know people give their ratings on stuff. They'll have different things and they'll give their ratings, but most of the times, like with the movies and with like these video games, like IGN or GameSpot or something, they will have somebody give a review of the game, but it's just one person who's writing that article and giving that numbered review on that game. It's just one person's point of view. Now, if we did this, we could really tap into something like this where we each give our rating and then add up those numbers and get the average. You know, add up the numbers and divide it by how many other people. We know how to get averages. We could do something like that with movies, TV shows, music, and just everything, where we rate stuff. And with me, I've been thinking about taking it a step further with
to share with you some more info.
Albums.
Shake it up.
Because when I listen to them, I'm gonna go in order, and I'll be on the spreadsheet. So I'll list one track, right? I have one track, and then the next track I'll listen to, I'll say I think this track is better than the one I just listened to, or worse. So I'll put it above or below, and then every track that I listen to, I'll put it into where I feel like it needs to be on that spreadsheet, and then I can have like my best to worst. They got a God of War fucking trilogy. This must be a remaster. Yep, this God of War 1, 2, 3. What was I saying? Yep. Oh, they got a collection coming out. So I'll have my spreadsheet with the best to worst. I can give each track a number, you know, number 1 through 10, and then that's how I'll be getting my average for that album. God of War Remake Trilogy.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down.
Look,
this project is still in the early stages.
I did not know.
So it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But
that this nigga from Living Single was the original voice of Kratos.
Something big, baby. Yeah.
I didn't fucking know that. This is just wild to me. Another fucking Black History moment.
War's 20th anniversary year. We couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun to sell to play.
It popped up on the screen. I was like,
yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go.
Ray Jones wanted to see, bro.
Why are you still here? Go. Go! Before I was a father. Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Okay. They got a Metroidvania God of War.
Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind!
Kratos got a Metroidvania 2D God of War coming out. He said before he was God of War, he was a Spartan.
The legendary saga.
It looks like it could be better. This, I ain't gonna lie, this shit looks kind of low, super low budget. Like there's some good 2D Metroidvania type games, like the new Mega Man game. They got a Prince of Persia game. Even the Hollow Knight games, they look better than this.
This is only the beginning.
I wasted my time.